What is up, y'all? We are back for the second video of the night. If you're watching, shout out to y'all. If not, you're not even gonna see this, so you wouldn't even know. But so we're gonna talk about some Eagles football right now. More specifically, the free agency period, who we got around the free agency period, and some of the dudes we lost. So let's get right into it. Shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm so excited for football to start back up, man. I love basketball. Basketball and football are probably my two favorite sports, but it's tough when you don't have football around for this part of the year. Like every Sunday, I love sitting on my ass and watching some NFL Red Zone and then the birds as well. It's so fire. So let's get right into it. First, let's go with the departures. I'm just gonna kind of go through these departures pretty quickly, except for a couple of them. I mean, Kevin Byard, see you later, man. He was supposed to be really good. We gave up picks for him. Supposed to solve all of our safety issues that we had last year. He didn't really help at all. So, I mean, it was cool to bring him back. I mean, because he's a Philly dude. I like the idea from Howie, but like, it didn't work out. See you later. Like, it was worth a shot, but that's one that was real shame that didn't work out. That could have been good. Jack Driscoll, see you later. Marcus Mariota, I mean, he's a backup quarterback. When he played, he was abs. To all those people who thought we should have benched Jalen Hurts in favor of Marcus Mariota like a long time, I don't know what you all were on. This guy was terrible. Marcus Mariota was terrible. Like, come on now, people. Let's use our heads. See you later, Marcus Mariota. You weren't that great. I mean, the only backup that we've had that's been good, other than Nick Foles, who's like the GOAT, is Minshew. And Minshew was like a good one game, bad the other game. So I mean, he was not as good as Minshew. Marcus Mariota, see you later. We're not gonna miss you. Morrow, oh shoot, that's my bad. Hold on. Morrow, I mean, he's just a linebacker. I mean, we had to play him. We've been terrible at linebacker. We were terrible at linebacker this year. It's gonna be a rough year at linebacker this year. I mean, Morrow wasn't all that great though, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, see you later, Morrow. I don't even know who this guy is. Sua Opita. He was just a depth guard piece. I mean, see you later. But this guy right here, biggest loss. I mean, I like Josh Sweat, but if it was between Sweat and Reddick, I would have kept Reddick. I'm gonna be honest. Hassan Reddick, he was, I don't know, there was just something special about this guy. Like I loved his little thumbs down celebration. If if for some reason any Jets fans are watching this, you're gonna love this dude. He is a monster. He the year we went to the Super Bowl, he had 16 sacks. He kind of slowed down last year. That's because we were playing him in coverage. I don't really know why we were playing him in coverage. I mean, I do know why because we were well, we didn't have good linebackers. So I mean, we were playing him in coverage. We were playing him back. But this dude is at his best when he is rushing the quarterback. He knows how to bring the pressure. I don't know who watched the Rams game back in week 3, but my God, that dude just domed Stafford down the stretch in the fourth. He was in his bag. Hassan Reddick, you will be greatly missed. If slash when he comes back to Philly for his when the Jets come to Philly, this dude should get an ovation. He was a he was a real one. He was a goat. And I mean he went to Temple also. So he was like he's familiar with the area, man. Sweat I like Sweat, but I would have kept it. I would have kept Reddick over Sweat. Reddick's just a dog. We have Jack Stoll. He's a backup tight end. Backup tight ends grow on trees. See you later, Jack Stoll. I mean, you had some good moments. He had some solid moments, but like Jack Stoll's grow on trees. DeAndre Swift, he was better, in my opinion. A lot of people were giving him credit for it. I mean, I know Miles Sanders is like Penn State dude, and like I know there were people who liked Miles Sanders, but I know people didn't like Miles Sanders. I thought DeAndre Swift was a better rusher than Miles Sanders. I just don't think he got the attempts that he deserved because we were so focused on passing the ball. I mean, AJ Brown was insane, Devontae Smith was insane. I mean, but like I think DeAndre Swift wasn't that bad. I'm glad he got a multi-year deal with the team because I mean he was good. He was a damn good player, but if I had to watch him catch a bubble screen one more time, or just a bubble screen in general one more time, I was not gonna be a happy person. But thank you, Devontae, or not Devontae Smith. You still here? He's got a big extension. Shout out to Devontae Smith. He landed his bag. I think AJ Brown got his bag too. So we keeping the Batmans here. Shout out to those two. But shout out to DeAndre Swift for getting somewhat of a bag with the Bears. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be tough running behind that O line, but now that they got Caleb Williams, Keenan Allen, you got DJ Moore. I mean, it could be his life could be easier than people might think in Chicago. Who knows? Shout out to DeAndre Swift. Going from the highs of DeAndre Swift to the absolute lows of Quez Watkins, man. This guy, disappointing. I mean, my God. Like, he was supposed to be good, and he kept on dropping the ball. I'm trying to think. What was the guy's name? Gilly the Kid or whatever his name, the rapper, Philly rapper, giving him shit in the locker room. I love that. Quez Watkins is a bum. Like, get your ass out of here, Quez Watkins. You stink. Then we got Zacchaeus. I mean, he was our other wide receiver 3. Dude was solid. He had the one good play against the Buccaneers, but the play I really remember was the play against the Bills where Jalen Hurts was running for his life, and then he just chucks it in the end zone, and somehow Olamide Zacchaeus comes down with the catch. Like, are you serious? In my opinion, that was the play of the year right there. Like, that was insane. That was prime Jalen Hurts MVP season. That's when we were up before the crash started. So, I mean, Olamide Zacchaeus is grow on trees. We'll be fine. But shout out Olamide Zacchaeus for having he had some good moments. Better moments than this guy, Quez Watkins. We ain't gonna miss you, Quez. Good luck in Pittsburgh, but you ain't welcome back here. All right. Enough about the departures. Let's get to the additions. Where do I even begin with Saquon Barkley? This guy. I was hating on him for years because I mean he was on the Giants, and it's like, you want to see a Penn State guy go and play for New York? No, you want to come and see him play for the Eagles. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's good. He's here. He's gonna be fantastic, man. Like, I think he's gonna have similar rushing yards to Swift, but like red zone, he's going to be so much better because the Eagles sucked in the end zone last year, but he's definitely going to help with that red zone presence, physical back. I mean, he can put those moves on too. Saquon's just like that, man. I'm so excited to watch Saquon, even though our line's going to be worse because we don't have Jason Kelce. Cam Jurgens still good player though. I think Saquon is going to cover up some line holes that DeAndre Swift might not have been able to do. But shout out DeAndre Swift, but glad we have Saquon Barkley. Or Books. I don't think him or Zach Brown is going to solve any of our linebacker issues. They're just depth pieces. I know Zach Brown can be good in special teams, but shout out these guys for pulling up. But respectfully, I don't think they're going to solve much of our linebacker issues. And we got Paris Campbell. He's an interesting guy. I think he played for the Giants last year, but I specifically remember him for his time on the Colts. He was solid on the Colts. I mean, I go to Butler, so I hear a lot about the Colts. He's a good player. Supposedly he's a really good dude as well. So, I mean, I think if anyone on our team could be a wide receiver 3, I think Paris Campbell, out of the guys we've signed, I think Paris Campbell could be the one to do it. I don't know. He had some good plays on Indy. He could have some good plays for us. So, shout out Paris Campbell. I hope he does well. I'm rooting for him. So Saquon was the biggest splash we made. But I think, in my opinion, the most impactful is going to be getting CD Deuce back on this team. My God. Did we miss this guy last year or what? Darius Slay and James Bradbury cannot hold the secondary to save their lives. I know people love Darius Slay. I'm going to just say, I'm not one of those people. But we're talking about CD Deuce right now. He is the GOAT. He's a dog. I'm so mad that the Lions lost that NFC Championship game because he was talking trash to Debo when they were up, and I thought the Lions were going to roll them over, but they came back. But I don't know. CD's just a playmaker, and we got our best playmaker from 2 years ago back. I mean, he's an absolute dog. Now we got him for 3 years at least. Like, come on now. Shout out Howie Roseman for getting CD Deuce back here after letting him walk. Got Will Royer. This guy ever touches the floor in the regular season, something's wrong. Matt Hennessy, good depth piece. I mean, that's about it. Then we got Bryce Huff. We didn't. It wasn't really like a trade for Hassan Reddick, but we got Bryce Huff. Then we sent Hassan Reddick. We signed Bryce Huff. Then we sent Reddick to the Jets. So it was like we kind of each got something around the same period of time. But I mean, Bryce Huff's gonna be good. Um, if I recall, I mean, he can get to the quarterback, that's for sure. He's got a lot of room to grow. Is from what I remember, him being on the Jets, he's got a lot of room to grow. But I'm excited. I mean, we just keep making our defense younger and younger, which is huge because I mean, some of these guys are old. Slay's old, man. Brandon Graham is old. We need. I love Brandon Graham, but we need some younger guys out there. So Bryce Huff's a younger dude. That's gonna help. And I think he can be solid as well. I think it's got to be a better run defender. You got Tyler Hall, I mean, solid pickup. Devontae Parker, he's the other guy that I think could be our wide receiver 3. I had him in fantasy the year. He was really good on Miami, and he helped me win the fantasy championship. I had Devontae Parker and Michael Thomas as my 2 wide receivers, so they were cooking for me. But I mean, if it's not Paris Campbell, it could be Devontae Parker, could be our wide receiver 3 as well. So yeah, shout out Devontae Parker. I hope one of these dudes makes a good impact. And we got Kenny Pickett. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why we gave up draft picks for this guy. We could have gotten someone. I mean, hell, we could have fucking Grier as our backup instead of Kenny Pickett. Like, this guy is not very good. I mean, I liked Kenny Pickett. Like, when he was at Pitt, he was fun to watch. I mean, his first year with the Steelers, I thought he was very promising, but then he just completely fell off. Like, my God. But yeah, he's our backup. I hope we don't have to see him that much. Let's be honest here. I don't hate Kenny Pickett, but like Jalen Hurts is leagues better. Then we got I'm sorry. This guy might be a stud, but I just don't know his name. I'm guessing he's not a stud, but like he's just depth at defensive tackle. So shout out him. CJ Uzama, like I said, Jack Stoll's grow on trees. We got CJ Uzama. I mean, he's just a backup tight end. Let's hope Goddard does not have another injury this year because last few years he's gotten injured. So we've had to use guys like Jack Stoll. So let's hope that Dallas Goddard doesn't get hurt so we can rely on CJ Uzama less. And that's no diss to CJ Uzama, but like Dallas Goddard's better. Dallas Goddard's good. And then our final guy, we got Devin White. This is towards the end of free agency. I remember this is a good signing by Howie. I mean, Devin White used to be elite, but now he's kind of fallen off a little bit. But still, for what you got him for, I mean, it's a good move by Howie. So yeah, I mean, that's all the Eagles free agents. I might do one talking about the NFL draft, mainly the 2 corners that we got, Mitchell and DeJean. I mean, those guys are interesting. I might do another Eagles video on the draft. Who knows? But yeah, I'm just a yapper who don't know ball. See y'all in the next one.